My favorite breakout session was D&D, Demons and Oppressions, and how to slay these dragons.
My favorite breakout session was definitely I Can't Forgive Myself. Basically, they talked about how you're never really going to be able to forgive yourself for what you've done. Those are always going to haunt you. But it's whether or not you use Christ's grace to learn to live with those things.
My favorite breakout session was male and female, gender in the light of God's word.
The one that stood out the most to me was one called I Can't Forgive Myself. It was a session about how in order to forgive others as we've been called by God to do, we have to learn how to first recognize our own sin and be able to forgive ourselves so we can then therefore forgive others. My favorite experience is probably the swamp tour. I thought that was really cool. I enjoy being on a boat.
Yes, mass events and our late night girl talks with Maddie and Malia.
I really enjoyed all the food we ate. There was one moment where I made Azaria try new foods that she'd never tried before.
Micah made me try alligator and caramelized onions and peppers.
My favorite meal had to have been the Parmesan oysters at Acme's. That was really good.
Did try an oyster. I don't know if it was my favorite thing, but at least I tried it.
I got to try a charred oyster for the first time. I couldn't really taste it. It just tasted like butter and herbs, but it was still very good. I got to try fried alligator, which was really cool. But my favorite experience was on our swamp tour because we got to see, of course, 1,000 alligators and wild pigs and at least 3 raccoons, which you would not expect to see in the swamps of New Orleans. But I had a very good time. It was very enjoyable.
I think it means to pursue and trust in God that His plans will work out, and even in like the hard times, to keep your commitment to Him.
I think as a Christian, enduring involves fighting through temptations that the devil's going to give to you. Those are going to come at you all the time. I remember hearing something somewhere, you're never going to get a temptation that no one else has gotten before. And so fighting through those together is always going to help you endure more than trying to do it alone.
Enduring to me is just any obstacles, any struggles that you may face, like in your life, you know that you can always turn to God and He will always help you through it no matter what.
To persevere, to keep going even when things get difficult. I guess in a Christian point of view, it means to stay faithful even when forces that are not under God's control are oppressing you and emotions like anxiety and depression are just getting you down. And to endure means to find that clarity and to find that refuge in Jesus Christ and to keep going no matter how hard it gets.
National Youth Gathering is probably one of the most fun experiences I've ever had as a Christian. It is definitely one of those mountaintop experiences. You get 20,000 other Lutheran, LCMS Lutheran there that believe exactly what you believe. And I've honestly never felt closer to Christ than at the youth gathering this past year. The sessions are really good and they really help you learn things that you need to hear.
I would say it's a great experience. You get to experience God's light with so many other people that believe what you believe. And they're all your age, they're all teens.
I'm just gonna say it's an awesome experience. I'm not a very social person, obviously nobody could tell, but it's just a great experience. And I really did have a really good time and I enjoyed it. And I think it's an experience that everybody should be able to do.
It's Texas. Texas is great. No, but San Antonio is a good place to have a gathering. It's big and there's a lot of culture there. It's gonna be really good. I encourage people to go. I guarantee you those mass events are gonna be awesome. The breakout sessions are gonna be good and you're just gonna have a good time overall.